Jack put everyone into the empty barrel. When everyone had climbed inside, Jack quickly closed the lid from outside. His friends, realizing what was happening, frantically banged on the lid. Meanwhile, Jack cried as he tightened the lid. Suddenly, water sprayed out from all around. 10 minutes later, the small barrel floated on the water's surface. Jack outside had already been swept away by the water. Then a building collapsed. After being struck by the strong impact, it sank to the bottom of the water in an instant. The people inside didn't know the barrel was stuck under the building. It was rapidly descending to the bottom of the water. Fortunately, the barrel suddenly escaped the building's pressure and quickly rose from the bottom of the water. When everyone thought the danger had passed, they didn't expect the abandoned wires to wrap around the barrel. Everyone saw this and began to hit the barrel. When they saw no response, they jumped up and down to shake the barrel. After multiple attempts, the barrel broke free from the wires and rose again. Just then, a steel pipe pierced the barrel. Everyone desperately tried to block the incoming water, but the water pressure was too great, and they couldn't stop it. Just as everyone was despairing, suddenly, the sound of someone banging on the pipe came from outside. It turned out that Jack was still alive. He kicked the bucket with all his might, and 10 minutes later, the bucket was kicked down. The water pressure inside the bucket also increased. Suddenly, the man beside him clenched his teeth and punched the bucket with all his strength. The hole was sealed, and the water stopped flowing in. Jack outside tried to grab the man's arm and swim up together, but the bucket was rising too quickly, and Jack, who had been sinking, couldn't grab it. Just as Jack was despairing, the wire on the bucket suddenly caught his foot. Without any obstacles, the large bucket rose rapidly. In less than 5 minutes, the bucket successfully surfaced. At this point, Anna inside noticed a leak on the other side of the bucket. As the water rushed in rapidly, everyone panicked completely. In less than 10 minutes, the water had risen to their necks. Everyone struggled in despair. The little boy was also scared and cried uncontrollably. When everyone was despairing, Jack reappeared. He used his remaining strength to climb onto the bucket and then forcefully unscrewed the lid,